It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight reporting Ali LaForce. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I don't know what you do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Right wing. Outside Durant. Driving in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Shaq.
Boy, when Durant's on the attack, so quick and explosive, puts the defense in a bind.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And KD drops them both.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Johnson left side. And here's Kobe for 3. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Now, he's got that kind of range from outside. You have to chase Bryant off the line.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. For 3, Durant.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Davis. And here is Johnson. Davis sets a screen. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, Magic is simply that good and that smooth. Even while being fouled, he gets it up. Up and down.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Magic Johnson.
And that one misses. Here's Oklahoma City now. It's a 5-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Pass to O'Neal. Westbrook pulls it in. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Bryant, that's for two. And again, no good by the Lakers. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And it's James missing. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Sigma. Back to KD. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
On defense, the Lakers. 6 to shoot. Pass to Durant. Here's Allen. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's Durant after Magic Johnson's miss. Kicks it out to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Allen taking it all the way to the rim. Hand delivering that one. Doorstep throwdown.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Durant in the corner. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here is Johnson. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You know, even when you try to box out Shaq, he's still capable of grabbing the board. He's really just a hard, difficult matchup.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Bryant down low. Pass to James. Westbrook pulls it in. Under trailing by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's KD. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back over to you, Kevin.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Ray Allen grabs the board. And so Allen will bring it up now for Oklahoma City. They trail by 3. Pass to Haywood. Back to KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he converts the layup.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
West outside. Takes it inside. Pass to Goodrich. Now Chamberlain. 3-pointer. And it's Goodrich missing.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here is Haywood. Back to Durant. Baylor with the steal. And Chamberlain. Here we go. Can't cash in from close range. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers on top, up 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
Now, here is Haywood. Hasn't made one yet. The Lakers leading. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. The Thunder pull it in. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Thunder have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. To Haywood. Now here's Kemp. And Kemp with the slam.
The ultimate man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
Here's Goodrich. SGA defending. Goodrich, that's good.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Here's Baylor. He has yet to score. Makes it off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 4. It's Allen on the wing. Oh, good on the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers. And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. To the paint. Shot to stop the run. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And here's SGA. After Jerry West just got that 3 to go.
That's the response from Allen, a 3 at the other end.
Abdul-Jabbar in the corner. That was a textbook cam by Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Goodrich. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's in there. Westbrook's got his first basket.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Now here's West. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Left side, Westbrook. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Lakers ball. Substitution on the court.
Lakers leading by 4. James looking around. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. It's Durant with the drive. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Here's Davis. Davis working in the paint.
He's automatic at the rim with that size and wingspan.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside Durant. Here's the three. A rebound by the Lakers. Here's James. Johnson grabs the board. Thunder trailing by 6. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I'd say you have to body him up, but who has the body to keep Kemp from getting where he wants to go?
Johnson can't hit.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Durant hand delivers the transition bucket.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
From deep, Bryant. Offensive rebound. Outside for Davis. This one for 3. Westbrook pulls it in. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And Durant gets double teamed. Takes the 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Bryant looking it over. Los Angeles with another miss. It could go. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Oklahoma City trailing. Over in the corner, Kemp. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Magic doing a little self-serve. Going vertical on him.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Thunder. And he drives in. And Westbrook throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off. Oh, a shot attack.
Boy, that's grown man weight room ammonia shrimp from O'Neal. Brushing off the contact like it was never even there and converting.
Lakers shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. Durant for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers leading by 3. Inside. O'Neal. Shaq controls in the paint.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis.
Anthony Davis.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Westbrook. With the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, one of the things about Westbrook that has always been evident is incredible motor, especially when he's heading to the rack.
And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Outside Westbrook. Yep, that one goes in there. Westbrook's got 8.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
To the inside. O'Neal is double. Four on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 8.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Back to KD. pass to Zikma. Shoots over Shaq. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Westbrook. A second chance effort for the tie. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And Los Angeles with some changes. For three, West. That shot misses. Thunder trailing by 3. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
West outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Good work defensively by KD. Durant drives in. And finished off by KD.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Kareem throws it down.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
It's Allen on the wing. Back to Westbrook. For 3, Durant. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Here's Goodrich. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And it's a 5-point Laker lead.
And really not the quickest release, but a nice fluid stroke. And, of course, Goodrich is a tremendous competitor.
A nice shot by KD.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Yep, that one goes. West has got 5 now.
And how about the lift? West gets on his shot, leaning back just a touch. Very difficult to contest.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Thunder making a switch here.
Spencer Haywood. Dennis Johnson.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Thunder. 4-point game. Kicks it out to Allen. A 3-ball. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And 1:01 left to play in the third. And another basket for the Lakers.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Outside Durant. From outside the arc. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
SGA, no good. Lakers leading by 8. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Durant. That's rebounded by Bailey.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
West gets the front of the rim and out. He gets it up. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers ahead, up 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So it's the Lakers now, leading by 5. To the middle, here's Chamberlain. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size, just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Westbrook, no good. Lakers leading by 7. For 3, West. They get the rebound. Pass to Goodrich. Tries again. Abdul-Jabbar controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Set up.
Outside Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook double team. Allen for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. West outside. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And it's West missing. Thunder trailing by 9. Allen right side. Lets the 3 fly. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet.
Just a nanosecond from touching the ball, Ray Allen ready to fire.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The Thunder call timeout. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
During that break, the coach of the Thunder had some words for his team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Thunder trailing by 8. Over in the corner, Allen. Outside Westbrook. Kemp. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
This is what fans enjoy seeing from Shawn Kemp. This big man is a major league dunk artist.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and then they may not have an answer for it.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
O'Neal on the wing. James outside. Pass to Davis.
You know, when trying to defend Davis, the combination of size and quickness he has is a problem. Hard not to foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside Westbrook. It's Allen. 5 to shoot. Kobe with the steal. Johnson. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Long arms and quick reflexes from Kemp allow him to get all over that shot there.
The Thunder call timeout.
Here are your Thunder Girls. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Kevin Durant.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The strength and power of James down low.
Superb work in the pick and roll that time by LeBron James. Such a pro at executing in these sets. Takes advantage of whatever mistake the defense makes.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Takes the three. Durant with the rebound. Under trailing by 6. Outside SGA. Right side Durant. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. It's blocked by Shaq. Gilgeous-Alexander so quick off the floor. Lakers leading by 4. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. LeBron, the putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
This is what the team counts on O'Neal for. Grabbing the rebound and throwing it down.
Durant attacking. Oh, Durant drives it home.
Well, in my mind, KD is one player that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations.
And it's on.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Yep, that's going to go in.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here is Zicklin to tie it up. Lock at 6. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Johnson. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Durant. O'Neal there for the rebound. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
At the line for 2.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Talk about much in the clutch. Big.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Los Angeles Lakers.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeed.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Now Kobe, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Bryant down low. Johnson from outside. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And it's the Warriors' ball. Curry on the wing. Back to KD. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Nice D by Kobe.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. On offense, the efficiency of Bryant is really something else. He always seems to have a different type of shot up his sleeve. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
The three from Davis.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
They now take the lead. Curry's got 5.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Outside for Davis. Stolen by Durant. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one misses.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Now here's Curry. He has 5. Pass to Thompson. The three. And Davis pulls it down. The Lakers trade. Here's LeBron.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Chamberlain. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Kicks it out to Bryant. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Curry can't get it to go.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Pass to Durant. And here is Curry. Now, here is Chamberlain. Back to Curry. Here's Thurman from 15 feet away. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Warriors with the rebound.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
Pass to Davis. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Davis has got his second basket. Out to KD. Bryant with the steal. LeBron with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. They recover it.
I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
Here's Johnson. Chamberlain with the block. Durant inside. It's stolen by Davis. Here we go, James. Oh, he flew in there. Wow.
Okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Johnson down low. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers on top. They lead by a bucket. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Pass to Thompson. To the right side. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Thompson. Over Goodrich. The shot by Thompson, no good.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
On the top of the key, Chamberlain. Warriors with the rebound. To the middle. And he stuck it. What a pass to set him up.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Outside Hardaway. On the wing, Thompson. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 5-point Laker lead.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Kevin Durant.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. On the wing, Thompson. Durant for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 5.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
And it's Goodrich missing. The Warriors trailing. 18 feet out. And stolen by Goodrich. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, Goodrich. Over Hardaway. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to KD. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Chamberlain. They double-team Chamberlain. Just 5 on the clock. And again, no good by the Lakers. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Chamberlain. West with the ball. Chamberlain picks him up. And here is West. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
It's Durant on the wing. West with the steal. Here's Baylor. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Pass to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Outside for Curry. Curry on the drive. That ties it up. Curry's got 7.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
Now, here's Baylor. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Oh, Kevin Durant. Unreal.
And here's West in the arc. Warriors with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Back to Durant. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Baylor. Pass to Goodrich. Trying to get something going. Chamberlain with the rebound. And so it's Golden State with it. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Here's KD. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Puts it up. Goodrich, that's good. And the Warriors with possession here. Trailing by 2. It's Durant on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck to deep here. It's just not his night.
West can't hit. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
For 3, West. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
The Warriors, 21.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. KD looking around. Outside Curry. Thompson outside. The 3 from KD. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Durant. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Warriors. They kick it out to Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got the first bucket of the third here for the Warriors. Pass to Davis. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 3. It's tipped. Kobe with the steal. Durant with it. Picked up by Kobe. Outside Curry. Here's Thurman. Thompson outside. Pass to KD. 6 to shoot. Thompson. can't nail the jumper.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
And the Lakers with another turnover here. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Outside, KD. Back to Curry. Durant in the corner. Outside Curry. Back to KD. Thompson inside the line. And the Warriors miss again. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Outside Curry. Outside Green. Pass to Durant. Daring anyone to stop him. KD.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
Warriors leading by 3. KD on the wing. Back to Curry. Outside Durant. Durant raising up.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
LeBron outside. And here's Bryant outside. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. On the wing, Green. Back to KD. Pass to Green. Outside Durant. Fires for 3. And Durant can't get that one to fall. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
On the wing, Green. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to O'Neal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson got his first 2 points.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Let's go.
The Warriors making a switch here. 1:49 left in the third.
Number 13, Wilt Chamberlain.
Thompson outside. Pass to KD. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lakers trailed by 3. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Outside Durant. Pass to Curry. O'Neal with the steal. Here's Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And here's Kobe for 3.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
Outside, KD. Finished off by KD.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Count it, and the foul. That's on Shaq.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
The Warriors shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. 7 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Johnson's shot is off. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him.
33. Come on, everyone.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Johnson. Ooh, it's magic through traffic.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Outside, KD. Back to Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. From deep, Bryant.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Hardaway. Durant driving the lane.
It just moves so fluidly for a guy his size. Durant is an absolute terror to defend on the drive.
James in the post. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Back to Durant. It's rebounded by Mikan. Lakers trailed by 5. Hardaway with the steal. KD on the wing. And the 3 off target. And here's the Lakers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Warriors leading by 5. Pass to Durant. Again, the miss by KD.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Timeout, Warriors.
The Lakers hot squad, let them hear you.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
During the last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thompson from long range. And so it's Westwood that he brings it up for the Lakers. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's rebounded by Golden State. Durant fires, buries the jumper.
But when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
Bryant outside. Now Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now Durant. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there, straight power. Abdul-Jabbar. Forceful slam by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Marine gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Kevin Durant. Off target from outside.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Chamberlain a screen. The shot from 20. Got it.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. They lead by 1. Launches it. Curry from 3.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Thompson. He drills the 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Standing tall, Abdul-Jabbar.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Outside, KD. Here's Curry. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
It's a 5-point game. Durant fires. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Into the lane. Oh, what a play inside.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
Driving the lane. A huge two-handed slam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Thompson. It falls! So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler,